What's up, guys? It's Fran again, and these are 5 things that I wish I knew before starting a business in college. Let's get right into it. The first thing I wish I knew was just realizing how risk free it is to start a business in college. Yes, it's not easy to go out there and have this much money and figuring out how to pay for this. That's not easy, but there is no risk whatsoever. You guys don't have a family to feed. You guys don't have a wife to take care of. You guys don't have a big house payment to pay off. Yeah, you may be paying for your rent or your dorm room, but there's so many ways to start a business with zero to little capital. And if you guys just take the opportunity to take college and think of college and university as a sandbox to just try and explore ideas and meet people that can help you with those ideas, you guys can go a long way. The second point that I'm going to be making here today is going to be bouncing off the previous idea about the sandbox. Now, it may seem very common to hear this, but you're going to need to know who and how you're going to be building that sandcastle. Think of the sandcastle as your business. If you build your network in college, you're going to understand who those core pieces are to help you build that castle. And also on top of that, you're going to use that failure, success, whatever, as learning curves at every step as you go. And now, whenever you're out there and networking, talking to people, you're not just talking about where to go out tonight. Right now, you're talking about maybe going out tonight, but more professionally or something. Now, I don't want to seem like a total nerd here, but that's the truth, guys. If you want to go out there and start your business, you don't have to wait 20 years down the line to do it. You can start right now and network with the people, your classmates, and also network with your professors. No one understands the true value of university because they just think of it as this place where you go in, you party, and you get your degree and go get a job. Use it as a sandbox. The third thing is resourcefulness. It's no shocker to everyone here that everyone in college is broke. And most people are going to opt for a job, and others are going to opt to start a business. And no matter what route you decide to take, each one has their own benefits. And the problem is that whenever you have your own job, it's cool, awesome, you get stability, could be a thing, or maybe you get laid off as well. Another thing is you can have a business where you can potentially earn more, maybe not as stable at first, but then you have your own time. It's kind of what you're thinking of here. Now, the reason why I say resourcefulness is because you have to take that into consideration whenever starting a business. No matter what stage of life you're in, whether it's in college, post grad, 10 years experience in the workforce, 20 years, 30 years experience, you're going to have little to no resources whatsoever. Might as well learn that right now, the art of resourcefulness, so that whenever you do have that courage and you take that chance, you're going to go out there and crush it in the future, no matter what stage of experience you're at. All right, guys, the fourth one is going to be about failure and realizing how failure is going to be helping you succeed in the future. Let's just give you guys an example. So, as you may have known, I'm a member of Tau Kappa Epsilon, and I became elected as the Rush Chair for one whole year. My first semester in Rush, completely horrible. Only recruited 9 guys. And the good thing about that is that I learned from my mistakes, and I took that and thought of it as a sandbox because one of my advisors, his name is Cole Connor, shout out Cole, he told me that think of it as a sandbox. If you fail, you fail. And if you fail, you figure out where you did wrong and then you fix it. So that's what I did the next semester, and I recruited 35 guys with my team. Next thing you know, we're at a 100-man chapter, the biggest on campus. And then just going back to the failure aspect, nothing will stop you because there is no risk. The only risk that you're taking is quite literally letting that failure stop you. You're going to fail no matter what stage of your business creation is. If you're at the idea stage, if you're at pre-seed where you're creating the prototype or the MVP or the product, right? You can fail mid-stage wherever you're actually out there getting customers. No matter what, you're going to fail. But then it's up to you to learn that. And if you start learning in college how to learn, everyone says Oh, learn from your mistakes, learn from your failures. But how? How do you learn? That's a big question to ask. And if you take yourself into those situations where you will fail, you're just going to understand life a lot more. And also, you're going to understand that failure is not as bad as it seems. Failure can be the enemy, but it can also be seen as a mentor. Now, the fifth part, and this kind of ties into what I just said, mentorship. Remember, universities have this big network that you can just tap into. Don't see it as this place where you have to go to classes and get your degree and leave and get a job. Use it as a sandbox. And the biggest part is maybe you want to build that castle. Maybe you do have your team. Maybe you already know how to build that castle. What happens if there was someone out there that has already built that castle for you and that can teach you how to make it faster, better, and more efficiently? That's where the introduction of mentorship comes in. You've heard this a million times. Mentorship is important, but how do you get that knowledge in university? Talk to your professors. Talk to these organization alumni. There's so many. The network is it's too vast to even comprehend. If you take that one step and just introduce yourself to a new organization owner, or new organization leader, you're going to actually learn so much from them because these people are going to be smarter than you. If you're smartest in that room, that is the wrong room that you're going to be in. Always aim to go higher and always aim to find that mentor that will find the next big thing and help you find that next big thing. I can't leave the video just right here. We're going to have to give you the sixth reason. I want to make sure this is a secret between you and me. Okay? Just a secret. So the sixth one is how easy it is to start a business. You may think small scale where you're going to be having some kind of digital marketing agency or have some kind of affiliate marketing thing. Yes, those are not easy by any means. I take that back. But then just think about the problems that you have, that your parents have, that your friends have. You can just ask them and then figure out if there's a solution for that. If there isn't yet, you're in for a lot of money. Figure out another way for you to start a business that's easier for you and your friends to start, and then use that money from this business to fund the big idea. Crazy, right? See you guys in the next video.